Okay, my first reaction was that the movie's CGI was terrible. To get here, I traveled from my neighborhood across Wenzhou by bus, from a small urban village to one of the city's biggest shopping malls. And tonight, I want you to experience the whole journey with me. I live in what people here call an urban village, a dense neighborhood hidden inside the city. My everyday life is usually very simple. But a new Stephen Chow film has just arrived in cinemas. When I was in high school, I loved Stephen Chow's comedies. Films like A Chinese Odyssey, Shaolin School, and Kung Fu were a big part of my early youth. I watched those films again and again, even when I already knew every joke. But somehow, I haven't been to a cinema for several years. So this isn't just another movie night. It feels like I am reconnecting with a part of my early youth. The movie starts at 3 p.m. It's time to go. I picked the camera and headed out. The cinema is inside a large shopping mall on the other side of the country. I can get there by bus, so that's what we are talking about today. This is the Wenzhou I see every day. The bus should arrive in about 5 minutes. Luckily, I found a seat by the window. Taking the bus gives you time to watch the city slowly change. When I was a child, I watched Stephen Chow's film on television. Going to a cinema felt like something special. Now I'm old, but I'm curious whether those films can still make me feel the same way. I think that's it. This is a completely different side of Wenzhou. The air conditioning might already be worth the bus rider. The cinema is on the 5th floor. that it is. This is Kung Fu Soccer, co-directed and written by Stephen Chow. I've been waiting to see whether it carries the same kind of comedy I remember from his old films. I came here alone, but I don't really feel alone because all of you are coming with me. I booked the ticket online. It cost 61 yuan. And now, I have to make an important decision: popcorn or no popcorn. 爆米花来一小桶吧。
小桶32、42、45，你要什么价位？
最小的吗？
最小32吗？
对。
好的。你喝的有没有需要呢？
喝的不需要了。
好的。
I haven't been to the cinema in years, so tonight I'm getting the full experience. The snacks were 40. The tickets was 52. The bus fare is 2 yuan, so the whole movie night has cost 94 yuan. That's about $40 so far. It's almost time.
好的。来，在2号厅哈，这边走。
好。
有按摩的你也不按摩。
I'm right in the middle. The seat is comfortable. The popcorn is ready. And the movie is about to begin. I'm turning the camera off now. Now filming during the movie. I'll see you in 106 minutes. Okay, my first reaction was that the movie's CGI was terrible. I expected it to be lifelike. After all, it's 2026, the era of the AI explosion, so I didn't expect the special effects to be worse than those from 30 years ago. In terms of comedy, the film was as gag-heavy as ever. The moments that made me laugh most were the random out-of-nowhere slapstick action scenes. This comedy movie is very much in the vein of Family Guy. The biggest question for me was whether it would feel like the Stephen Chow films I watched as a boy. For me, the answer is no, because I'm no longer that boy, and the past is a place we can never return to. My favorite part was the sharp comedic timing. The part that worked less well for me was the movie's special effects. Overall, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I would recommend it to people who enjoy pop culture parodies, especially if you grew up watching Stephen Chow's films. But even beyond the movie itself, I'm glad I came. After so many years, I had forgotten how different a film feels on a bigger screen. When I arrived, it was still daylight. Now the whole city looks different. A few hours ago, I left my small neighborhood to come here.
不想听了，你电话里说好了，一起考啊。
Sometimes you don't need a big adventure. A bus ride and a movie can be enough to reconnect you with an old memory. That was my first cinema experience in years, from an urban village to a shopping mall in Wenzhou. Thank you for coming with me. It made the journey feel a little less lonely.